Of trig function.
What is that about, Mr. Campbell?
We're going to apply trig function. I hope so. We're going to find the sine of angle A over B. A over B, why? Why is it A over B? Yeah, so it's the opposite side, A, over the hypotenuse B. So sine A is equal to A over B. That's why we do little a. Year 9. A over B. What about the cos of angle A?
C over B.
C over B. Because we have angle A, and we're the sine, it's the opposite side over the hypotenuse. So the opposite of angle A, and the hypotenuse, B.
The hypotenuse is always nothing with x.
Yeah, but now this is just more for distraction. Because we don't have a coordinate system anymore. So that's how we do it. And when we do cos of angle A, we do cos of angle A, it's the adjacent side. So that's the side running along. Adjacent to the side. Side of angle A. And the hypotenuse. So that's C over B.
So the hypotenuse is always
The hypotenuse is always the one across from the right angle. Yeah, that's always the hypotenuse. And what about the tan of angle A?
Tan over B over A. Over C.
C over C is the opposite side, which is A over C. Code. The adjacent over hypotenuse and tan is opposite over adjacent. Don't control that. Do you remember that? You're golden. You're golden. Because if you can remember that, you can easily do something like this. How do we want to find angle B? Huh? Yes. We have sine cosine. We know all three sides. We can use any three. What do you want to use? Sine cosine? Sine. So we're going to find the sine of angle B. And that's, no, because we know all three sides. And that's opposite over hypotenuse. What's that? Exactly. So sine B. Sine B equals 12 over 13. Okay. Okay, so now how do we find angle B? How do you put it in your calculator?
67.4.
67.4?
Yeah. That's a 67.3. You don't know whether or one.
67.4 will be just fine. Sure. Find angle G. How do you do it, Anna?
You add 96.
Yeah. Because all the angles in the triangle are equal to 180. Equals 90 plus 67.4 plus G. Because all the angles in the triangle are equal to 180 degrees. And we have a 90 degree angle. We have 67.4 degree angle. 157.4. I did it too. So G. And then we subtract 157.4 from both sides. 22.6. G. And now we have an angle We found what we're missing, so we're golden.
Add 90 and 27.
In a right triangle, all we actually have to do is go, because we know this is 90, we can just go 90 subtract it.
How do you know it's
Because it's a little square.
So, because of that square, it's 90.
Yeah, so we have
180.
90 subtract 27.4. Angle B equals 62. There.
I know, I need to get a practice job.
Okay, now we know all three angles, 75 side.
Seems good at it overall.
One thing we want to do is we always want to try to work with this 27.4. Because they gave that to us, just in case we mess this up, work with the angle they gave us and the side.
We go to one next year. Everyone just see it.
Yeah, okay, so,
We want to find
okay, so, exactly, we're going to use this angle 27.4. We're going to take the sine of it. So sine 27.4. And that's equal to the opposite over hypotenuse. So the opposite is just little b.
Better be B.
Here it is.
Why don't we use B?
here.
We have g over the hypotenuse, which is 12.43. And now we want to solve for g. So how do we do that? Yeah, we cross multiply. We put sine 27.4 in our calculator, and then multiply by 12.43 to get it off the bottom there. Because we're going to cross multiply. This is over 1. So we do 1 times g, which is just g, and that equals 12.43 times sine 27.4. And what do you get? G equals 5.7.
Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
4 equals to over 12.43.
Yeah. Because the cosine angle G is adjacent over hypotenuse. The adjacent side is B. Hypotenuse is 12.43. We do this the same way as the other one. I know. Well, what's your question?
Can I get the question?
No, because there's still one thing I need to show you. Oh, life is hard. Okay, so we do cos 27.4. Put in your calculator, times by 12.43. 11.03. B equals 11.04. Done. 3 sides, 3 angles. We're golden.
Yep, 3 angles.
Really good 3 angles.
Triangle.
A triangle. Here's an angle, here's an angle, and here's an angle.
Oh, I thought you did 3 different things.
You go back down. I certainly can. Okay, on the right side of our ocean, draw a sailboat.
I looked at it. Okay.
Oh my God.
Copy. Sailboat. The sailboat is going to be from the bottom to the top 16 meters high. That's right on the side. From the bottom right to the top of the map, 16 meters.
From the bottom.
That's 16 meters straight up road.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I have to. Yeah.
Good.
What is mine all over?
See, I have a
And I said everybody has a actually.
Okay. There is our sailboat, 16 meters high. On the left side of the distance, there's an island.
Make it
Small,
green. Let it green.
Draw a palm tree.
Why is that?
You pick up that anymore. It is a small island. Some sort of evergreen. Okay, so there's our island, the palm tree. From the shore of the island to the top of the sailboat, draw a line.
So like,
From here to the shore of the island, right to where the island is. The angle of elevation of that is 0.2 degrees. So that angle there, 0.2 degrees. Really small. But it's 0.2 degrees. We want to know how far. We want to know how far the sailboat is from the island. We want to find that distance there. So give us a variable.
X, Y.
X, Y. X, Y. I'll just choose both. And that way everyone's happy. We want to find Y. Perfect. Thank you.
I actually feel that.
Now, do one thing.
Okay, so. Huh?
I do one thing.
Okay, now how do we find that Y?
Oh, this, never mind.
We know its side. We know our angle. We know that it's 16 feet is here. Now we find this.
Oh,
Tan.
right.
Tan.
We use tan because we know the
Tan
angle.
0.2 is equal to
Go ahead.
60 over Y.
Right.
Tan.
But, 0.2 equals what?
Is equal to 16 over Y.
16 over Y. Tan of 0.2 is equal to 16 over Y. Now how do we find Y?
Find tan of 0.2 across.
To get a more accurate answer, let's leave this as tan 0.2 until the end. So cross multiply. So this is like tan 0.2 over 1. So cross multiply. Tan 0.2 times Y. That's about 30.
Oh, yeah?
And now we want to get Y by itself. How do we do that?
Move over the tan.
Yeah, it's divided by tan 0.2. That's both sides.
Hey, boys.
Hey, what's 16 divided by tan 0.2? Okay, figure it out. What do you calculate? Put 16 divided by tan.
Oh, yeah,
No. 4,583.6 for the nearest meter, 4,584 meters. That's how far our boat is on a little island. Alright. That's all we have to find. So there's our answer. Any questions about that? That's going to be...